Roofing sales, roofing life, being your own boss, being an independent contractor, you have to hustle to make the money. When you hold yourself accountable, it makes you work hard. It makes you go after what you deserve and what you want and what you're gonna earn. You tell a lot about yourself that way. See, I'm out here today in this apartment community. Places like this, they're all around me. All around me. They all need a new roof. I can look at every one of these roofs. They're all 3-tab. They're all damaged. Probably gonna need new decking on all these as well. So I'm gonna talk to the office, find out where they are in regards to inspections being done and getting qualified to get the roof taken care of. We'll see what happens. When you're doing roofs like this, or you're going out roof hunting, looking for damaged roofs, one of the first things I always look for is the type of roof that's on the building, whether it's a 3-tab or architectural shingle. Usually if it's a 3-tab, it's probably outdated, meaning insurance has probably already sent them a letter saying they're gonna drop them if they don't get the roof done. A lot of salesmen go for retail. I don't do retail. I'll do retail, don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna turn down a sale. But I go after insurance jobs. I've been working with insurance adjusters for 25 years, so I know how to talk to them. That's where the money's at. Insurance companies have endless amounts of money. For example, this roof, you can't tell it here through the video, but if I was to get up there, these are all 3-tab shingles. They all have lift in them. They all have debris underneath the lift. Probably has hail damage as well. The roof is probably at least, I don't know, 15 years old, maybe older than that, maybe 20. Shingles missing. Shingles missing. Shingles missing. Shingles missing. Poor repair job, and the wood, the decking underneath it, is dry rotting as well. You can see it sunk in. Shingles missing. Another lousy repair job. As you see right here, just more lousy repair jobs. Looks like they've patched this roof over the years to try to avoid having a claim. Every single one of these roofs on all these homes or units, every single roof needs to be replaced. So what I would normally do if this is a regular roof, I'd get up on the roof, give it a thorough inspection, take lots of pictures, and hand measure the roof. But since I got so many units here, I'm not gonna bother doing that. I'm gonna get an eagle view and get the total number of squares and get all my materials figured out. That way I'll know what needs to be ordered. I'll get the quote generated. I'm gonna take it by their office, personally hand deliver the quote to them with some marketing material about the roof, the shingles we're gonna use, and go from there. So, good news. I was able to talk to corporate. I told them who I was, told them I was just driving by and noticed the shingles missing off the roof, and figured I'd come in here and do an inspection. Upon that inspection, I figured out that all these roofs in this community have missing shingles or have some type of serious damage on just about every single roof. They want me to get a quote drawn up for them and bring it to their corporate office. So we'll see how that goes. Fingers crossed. In a situation like this, I would tell the owner or a homeowner, I have more than enough documentation here to file a claim with your insurance company. Now, I can't do that. That's totally up to you. But if you were to do that, I would contact your insurance company, say you had a roofing contractor come out, take a look at your roof, and you have all this damage and you have the documentation to support it. At that point in time, the insurance company is going to assign you an adjuster to come out to take a look at your property. And when that adjuster comes out, when they schedule that time to come out, I want to be there. I always want to be at every adjuster meeting. That way, the adjusters can't get by with saying this and saying that, and you know, the homeowner or business owner believing them. And I can call them out, and I'm not afraid to call them out whenever I have an adjuster meeting. It's just, it works that way. So at the adjuster meeting for a place like that, I especially want to be there. That way we make sure we get the money that's needed to pay for all these roofs in this apartment complex. Now, after the adjuster meeting is over, it'll take about a week, but the business owner, homeowner, whatever situation it might be, will get a scope of work back from the insurance company. In that scope of work, it'll tell you what they will and will not pay for. Sometimes you'll get a check, right? Immediately in a few days from your insurance company. Once the business owner or homeowner gets that first check, we use that first check to go ahead and get them to sign a contract at that time and get all the necessary paperwork that's needed to be filled out. Go ahead and order the materials and schedule a date and time for the roof to be completed. And once I get that ink signed, that's when I put my yard signs out. I put them in the yard that the roofs are going in. I'll put them in the neighbors' yards. I'll put them across the street at the intersection. I'll put them up everywhere. And then the key to that is everybody sees this roof going up. And they're like, who did that? Oh, that's such and such, or that's such and such. And so you go knock on their doors and they see that you have a roof going up. That automatically gives you credibility. That automatically lets the neighbors know, oh, those people trusted him. I'm sure I can as well. Some might wait to see what the roof looks like till the job's complete. Once the job is complete and they see how the roof was done, then they might be like, oh, okay, well, they did a great job. I want to use these guys. These guys are legit. It just gives you credibility in the neighborhood. Owning the neighborhood is one of the most important things you can do. If you sell one roof in that neighborhood, you got lucky. You should be selling a lot more roofs in that neighborhood. At least 5 or 6. They don't call it the 6-pack for nothing. Get out there, knock on doors. These people don't know their roof's damaged. They don't have a clue. Get out there, knock on doors, let these homeowners know. Pro tip, download a hail app. Hail is like diamonds falling from the sky. If a roof has hail damage, that's an automatic qualifier for a new roof. A contingency is not a contract. A contingency essentially means nothing.